Okay, we're officially live on YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. Give me one hot second. We're going to go live on Facebook.
Thank you, Travis.
Thank you, Travis.
Oh my God!
You're very welcome, guys. We got a special show. Joe's in house.
Oh, fucking here, God! Damn, why do I do this to myself?
No, they can't see you yet, Joe.
I know.
There you are.
Oh
shit!
shit!
I can see you now.
Fuck! Are the fucking veins in my neck popping out? Fuck
Oh
yeah!
my God, I have
little
creepy
bit,
neck
a little
veins
bit.
too. That's why I never wear my hair up. Look at them.
Oh my God!
I know.
Beutler,
Like a
Jesus!
lunatic.
I'm about to throw up over here. Shit! Oh fuck! Don't make me puke!
Thank you for
All right, guys, we're
that.
officially live on Facebook as well.
Oh, what's going on Facebook? You fucks!
Oh my
It's
God.
fucking podcast time. You know what that means? Open your fucking ears because it's about to get fucking fun in here, guys.
Yeah.
We got Joe on
I
the
like
other
fun.
side. Joe's been cast to
Yeah,
the other side
right.
of the
Fuck
podcast
Joe.
I felt like
table.
Beutler needed to get the full experience, Travis. I wanted
fair.
to give her a good, fucking. And you have guests here regularly. I always have an opportunity to come here, so I'll take the fucking.
Take the guest chair,
I'll
dude.
Take the guest.
Oh, that's
the
the
guest chair
guest
with
chair?
the hole in the
No,
wall.
that's
This is the guest chair.
That's the guest chair. This is the fucking third wheelchair.
Oh, that's perfect.
You guys are on a date at Hooters right now, and I'm just fucking trying to fucking. I'm secretly in love with your date, Travis. That's
One of
what
those
it comes
things.
down
Oh,
to.
okay, I got you. By the way, everyone,
He brought me to
this is
Hooters.
Betsey Beutler, everybody.
Yeah.
Friend of Joe
Beutler.
Menente here.
Oh yeah, man.
Introduce Betsy for people, or Betsy introduce yourself.
I'll introduce Beutler a little bit. Yeah, we are friends. We met at
We are friends.
a pool party, right?
Okay.
Pool party.
We actually met at a Super Bowl party
What? Oh, okay. At
Yeah,
Victor's
before
house,
that.
yeah? No?
at Victor's house.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I can't
And we
remember.
broed down.
We broke down hard.
Oh,
We
yeah?
talked about
Yeah.
serial killers and whatnot.
I love
That always
murder.
bonds.
Yeah,
That
I
always
love
bonds.
murder.
Yeah, the bonding. It's like, a good shit-talking session about someone that's killed people. It's
Yeah. Are you a big Dennis Rader fan?
Oh, not a huge Raider fan.
Okay.
That's BTK, right?
Of course.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah.
BTK.
Um,
Bound, torture, kill.
Like,
Right,
like,
that's
yeah,
what we'll
yeah.
do.
Travis knows.
Yeah, BTK is a good one. Who do you
He
like?
killed somebody with his kid in the car.
Um,
You gotta respect
Oh, yeah.
that.
Yeah. He's dark. Well, anyways, so that's where we met.
Right.
Before we go down that road.
Before we go down the serial killer hole before.
Yeah, and Betsy's an actress. You might recognize her. She's been on a ton of stuff. She has a million credits.
You and my mother
just-
are my only fans.
That might very well be true.
That's probably
but
true.
But
I
check
got a
her out.
stepdad. He likes me.
So you're just back in LA. You spend time between.
So pretty much.
Yeah.
But nobody here ever knows I'm here. I have no idea why. It's just like I went to New York for the summer to do something, and then when it ended,
Well, listen to
I just
how vague you are right now.
What?
I went to New York to do something.
Oh, yeah, I guess
Nobody knows where you are, Beutler. What were you doing in New York?
I know. I don't want my 20 ever known. Like, I like to stay off the grid. I'm under an alias on Facebook, and my emails come from the
Were you
13th
working-
president.
Right? Were you?
Yes, I booked a a film thing.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Film thing.
Yeah.
A film thing.
Fancy.
Yes. Brother.
Is there
I'm a
anything-
fancy motherfucker.
Do you
I'm
want to
sure.
promote that in any way? Or no?
Sure. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't really know when it comes out or anything
What is it
about
called?
it. It's called Inside Game.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, insane.
Yeah.
What's it about?
It's about, do you follow sports,
Not
Travis?
necessarily. Joe's a
Yeah.
sportsman. Joe's
I
a sports
do like sports.
fanatic.
Yeah,
Do you remember in 2006 when there was a betting scandal with the NBA refs were fixing
Yes.
games?
Oh, okay. Now I know
That's
about
what it's
that.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
great.
that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'd be
great.
into
I mean,
that.
it's...
Is it directed by someone famous?
Yes, but I live under a rock, so I didn't know he was famous. Randall Battenkoff.
Oh, Randall
No
Battenkoff.
idea
Yeah.
who that is.
I don't know who that is.
He's my friend Dana had a huge crush on him in high school. That's what I know.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's brilliant, you know.
Okay.
And
Battenkoff?
do you know the actor Will Sasso?
Yeah, of course. We love
Yeah.
Will
Dude, Will
Sasso.
Sasso's the
I
shit.
fucking
Yeah.
love Will
He's in
Sasso.
that? Oh,
I
my
love
God.
that man.
Oh, nice.
Was he fun to
Yes.
work with? What's he
Oh,
like?
he's the best,
Yeah.
dude. He's the
That's
coolest.
really fucking cool.
That is
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a really
Yeah,
good
you
dude.
have some Sasso qualities about you,
Yeah,
Travis.
just an obering man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
As you've lost weight, I mean, your
Yeah.
face is getting trimmer, you know, because he's like, Sasso's like a handsome,
He's a handsome
big,
motherfucker.
husky guy.
Yeah,
True.
he's
yeah,
handsome.
yeah.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
You know, I
how
mean,
big is Will Sasso? But he's a big
Yeah.
motherfucker, right?
I think he's 6'3".
Yeah,
Oh,
a big
he's
boy.
tall.
Yeah.
I didn't
Big
know
boy.
he was that tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 5'2", so people look taller
Oh, yeah, that's
around
fair.
me. you
That's
know.
fair.
Oh, dude.
You
But I
never really
mean-
tell
I
how
think
tall
you're
any
handsome.
tall people
How
are?
big are your hands, Beutler?
I have little chorizo fingers.
Oh, dude,
They're like,
Chorizo.
my dick would look so big in your
oh
hands.
yeah, I know. Believe me, people love it.
I didn't mean to derail the conversation.
Oh no, always
Didn't
derail.
you though?
Yes, I did.
I have the opposite problem. I have such giant hands.
Do
you
that-
really?
Yeah.
And Travis thought he had a small dick for years.
And it's not. It's enormous.
It's huge.
that-
I call it the
huge.
grand optical illusion. Yeah, there's a big wide palm. That's the key too, because that's where you hold it.
Your big
It's so
palm.
long. It's the palm.
You got a big palm. Yeah,
I got to
it's
take
true.
handless dick
decent
pics.
size.
You know what I mean? Handless dick pics are the key. You have to. Well,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Or
If I
you
get the
could
hands are in the
you could
picture,
just get
it's
my
game over.
hands in
It's
it.
game. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you?
Tyler,
Tyler,
can you-
lend me a hand. Literally.
Do it, dude.
And I'm like, all right again.
Oh yeah, but I'd be like,
This
so I
old chestnut,
Exactly.
so to speak.
Should be telling you about. I went to Ralph's today to pick up some, giving you a hand job, dude. Would you hand model my dick? What?
I probably shouldn't tell this.
Oh,
But
that means you have to.
That
say
means you
it.
absolutely have to do that now.
I once had a dude give me a hand job while we were just having a normal conversation.
Oh.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
A little.
and then,
little-
yeah, like
Yeah.
I had gotten stuck at his house because I was there with a friend of mine, whatever.
Oh.
He ends up giving me a hand job. Next day I see him at work and he's like, what do you think of these? And I go, oh, big fan. And that's all we ever discussed. That's all was ever said.
Oh my God!
Yeah, how
he
cool is
molested
him?
you?
Well, I mean, I don't know if it was.
Wait. So you're talking to this guy. He's playing with your gina, and then
That's right.
And you're just talking to him, and then
Yeah, we're just acting like it's not happening.
Just chit chatting.
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. This was a long
Did it-
time ago.
Yeah.
Did it end well?
It was my principal. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, of course it ended well. It
Oh,
was
good.
Scorpio. It always ends well.
Nice.
So,
Hey, good for you.
I forget we're live. I was going to have you guys edit that out. Just so you
no,
know.
there's no editing out a goddamn thing here,
Well-
unfortunately.
You didn't name names.
Nah,
No.
whatever.
You go, that motherfucker Ted. Who?
So,
Yeah.
so Will Sasso's in the movie.
He is.
And who else?
Me.
Okay, and what is your
Dope.
character?
A girl
do?
named Lindsay.
Uh-huh.
My character is Will Sasso's wife.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And the actor Scott Wolf.
I don't know. Oh, that sounds familiar.
Yeah,
but I
from
don't- yeah.
TV's Party of Five.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone. I'm not good at this
I
game.
never know who. I never I didn't know who Will was. I never know who anybody
Really?
is unless
Oh,
I
Will
know them
Sasso.
Will's the
personally.
best, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should have. I don't know what. I feel like his career should have been. He should be more well known. But you know,
He's
he's
pretty well known. I
He
think.
is. No, totally. But like.
Oh, yeah.
He's not as legendary as Farley is, but he's just as talented in a lot of
Oh, yeah,
ways.
yeah.
That guy
He's
is
one of the best
fucking-
physical comics.
You know, but that's it. He was the fat guy when Farley was alive, and it's just like he got all those parts. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? I don't know. So-
Well, then he's so big,
He's
too.
a
you
real
know what I mean?
actor though too.
Yeah, I bet
Yeah.
he is. And then Kevin James is also like a similar type. And
Yeah.
I feel like people kind of maybe went with Kevin James. And,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
that fool works.
Sasso?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
I think
sure he
works a
does.
lot.
I'm sure he does.
He was
Yeah.
so
I'm
popular
not-
on Vine, too. He had the
Oh,
biggest
dude.
Vine following.
Yeah.
I've
'Cause we always
heard
talk
this.
about Muldoon and
Who's
yeah.
Muldoon?
Ryan Muldoon.
Or
Who's
yeah,
this?
or Rydun.
Rydun.
Rydun is his Vine.
Rydun?
He comes here. He does
He
does mics. He's really funny. He's got a great social
Yes,
media following. What he
yes.
did for a living was a Viner.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good, very funny vines too.
Yeah, yeah.
Very good stand up too. He's really only been doing it for I think a few years, but he's very good.
Yeah.
Ryan what?
Well, he goes by Rydun.
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 We love his
Rydun.
Irish name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if
Yeah,
his
yeah,
real name Ryan Muldoon. What a good fucking
Oh,
name.
it's
That's
so
a great
Celtic.
name.
I got a fucking.
It's no Betsy Beutler, but it's a
Yeah.
good name.
So, Beutler, how long is
Beutler.
your shoot, huh?
It wasn't that long. I just decided to stay in New York
Oh,
because
okay.
you know
Yeah.
LA gets old after a little while. So
Yeah, tell me
I try
about
to
it.
get out of here as much
Oh
as
yeah.
I can.
Oh, Joe, you never escape. Well, you escape every now and again when you go to
Yeah, I just go to...
your family and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
all fucking the Bay Area is just LA
Oh,
with
the
fog.
Bay
That's all it
Area.
is.
Oh, that's a
Forgot
good
It's still
about that.
California with all the stupid bullshit. You know.
That's fair.
Yeah, but whatever. It's fine. It is a difference. What?
I'm just thinking you're not most of the time. Like most
What?
of the time, you can tell when people are from San Francisco or that area because they're real. Like, you know, it's a type. You're not that way.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. I
Yeah.
take that as a compliment.
It is a compliment.
Oh man, I fucking Well, I've been talking about it a little bit. Like, fuck, because everyone thinks they're so fucking special.
I know.
With their fucking, I'm so progressive and they think they invented feminism and all these ideas. It's like the fucking national dialogue it was the same as it is now, like 20 years ago. Like in 1997, I was like a fucking 16-year-old Republican. You know what I mean? Just because
you were,
because the fucking narratives that you hear now, these ridiculous fucking stupid gender reveal party things. That was already a thing, like in the Bay Area 20 years ago, and
right.
I'm just like, fuck, I hate this. You know what I mean? I fucking hate it now.
Yeah.
Like everyone else is just caught. And I'm just like, you're not fucking special. It's been going on for years. This is, ugh. Blah. Anyway, so that's.
I'm not gonna have one.
Because where are you from, by the way, Betsy?
Oklahoma.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from another prolific state, Ohio.
Oh,
So,
I know it. Most serial killers in colleges.
It's true.
Is that true?
Fucking.
You both know this?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're from a place, with lots of serial killers, most of them are from there, and then we'll go to Wisconsin to murder for some weird reason.
Yeah.
That's
It's
actually pretty. Yeah, because Jeffrey Dahmer, born in Ohio.
Yeah.
Cincy, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, and then moved to Wisconsin for the murder, for the gay murders.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I think you were talking earlier who your favorite serial. I think Dahmer's my favorite because he.
Wow.
He's just. I don't know. Like he was a really good at. Like he never would have gotten caught if it wasn't for a guy escaping. Essentially.
Yeah.
No one had any idea that he was doing anything that he was doing, and he was doing it in a fucking apartment, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I can't get away with anything in my apartment. Well, I mean, I sublet, but like,
yeah, the little Mexican guy's gonna come and look at your wine and shame you.
I was telling them I should tell them the story so they know what you're talking about.
Yeah, tell the people.
So I had somebody over at my house one night, and we had 2 glasses of wine. Like he had a glass and I had a glass. The next day, my super came over, and he's like, "Oh, mommy, you never work. You drink all day." I'm like, "Fuck you, Roberto. I had a date last night. Why don't you get off my ass?" And anytime there's somebody there putting something on tape, he's like, "Oh, is this your boyfriend?" I'm like, "No, Roberto, fuck you."
I literally have a pervy landlord.
No, he's my super.
Oh, super.
Yeah, but... No, the landlord's like the sweetest human being alive.
Good.
That's why I have to clarify. Fucking Roberto, man.
It's just looking out for you.
I know. He's a buddy of mine.
He sounds like he'd make a good character if you did like a show about your apartment building or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we'd have like 2 viewers, you and my mother. Just like my career.
I'm a big Beutler fan.
Yeah.
Just the biggest Beutler fan.
You really are.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what else have you done, by the way, just for the people at home and stuff and people who don't know you?
Well,
we need to acquaint with you, Beutler.
Yeah.
Like,
we want to
in
get to know
terms
the
of what?
Beutler.
Like,
as far as
credits,
film, credits, stuff like that.
cool,
neat shit.
I mean, I don't know if any of it's cool, neat shit.
It's all cool.
Well, I thought it was cool.
A lot of people watching
are
are in Ohio.
Yeah.
So I'm super stoked to
Yeah.
hear about anything.
Oh yeah, your family.
Yeah, a lot of my friends, fans, and family are watching right now. They're just like, everything is neat. Ohio's terrible.
I did 1,000 years ago. I did this show called The Black Donnellys. It was an
Black
NBC
Donnellys
show.
You're great in that. You play a
Thank
fucking
you.
meth head.
I play a heroin addict. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Difference. Very
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean,
There
I feel like
actually
an
is.
Oklahoman and Oklahomian, whatever will you call you people?
Oklahoman? I don't know.
Oklahoman. Yeah, what
Don't-
do you call you people?
Well, don't say Okie because it's
Okay.
actually
Oh, that's
like,
kind of like a slur,
it
right?
is a slur.
They
You
call
know,
someone
the
an
few
Okie?
people who know
Yeah,
it.
no.
Yeah.
The Oklahomans that came to California, they call Okies.
Well, yeah, and it was a derogatory term.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
But nobody in Oklahoma
no,
knows
Oklahoma's
that
going to say
now.
that. Yeah, no. But
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Well, I mean, my
mean,
point,
like-
like you guys do you mostly have meth or do you have a lot of heroin in Oklahoma?
Well, I haven't lived there in like 18 years, but I
That's
think
fair.
meth is a big deal there.
That's what I thought because
That's a lot
Ohio is
more
the
popular.
heroin capital of the fucking
Yeah,
world.
no.
We love the heroin
Oh,
in
really?
Ohio. Yeah.
Yeah, I think heroin's okay there, but it's
Right, it's
nothing
a-
compared to meth.
It's the same with meth,
Meth
in
is a
Ohio.
hit.
Meth is like people do it. There's definitely meth heads,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
You don't want to be
heroin's the
trapped
shit.
inside in the winter on meth. That's
That's a
not
good
going to
point.
work. But heroin's a great thing to
that's
be
a
on.
great
when
Yeah.
you can't get when you're trapped. Oh, wow, it must
Oh,
be
it's
great.
cold. Yeah, you don't give a fuck if it's cold if you're on
Yeah,
heroin. You're just
maybe
like,
that's
"Whoa."
yeah. You just blew my fucking mind.
Well, there's a lot to do in Oklahoma when you're on meth. You know, you can
it's
go
a lot
fishing.
warmer in Oklahoma, right?
It is considerably warmer.
It's not like Ohio's like miserable. Oh my
fucking,
God.
yeah,
man. Is it?
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, like even though it's Southern Ohio, it doesn't fucking matter. It's still Ohio. You know what I mean? It's like it's cold as fuck.
It's just it's just a rough region, you know.
Yeah. And then we got like the Lake Erie. Like, I don't know how people in Chicago live, but even being as far south as we are, even Lake Erie will create like effect snows out of nowhere, and then we'll get blasted by fucking Lake Michigan because like all the snow will come together and like it'll just.
Oh man,
it's fucking.
That sounds terrible.
It's fucking miserable.
Yeah.
Good call moving here.
I know.
How long have you lived here?
On and off for 5-6 years, something like that.
Okay, from Ohio, or did you live somewhere first?
No, from
Wisconsin,
Ohio.
you fucking creep.
Wisconsin. I went up there to do a stretch of murders.
Sure.
And it didn't really work out. I wasn't feeling it. It felt like murdering in the sun. And
I get
now
it.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
That's why I'm bi-coastal.
I did live in Virginia for a year, Virginia Beach area.
Oh, nice.
I really like the East Coast scene in general, just all along up there. I haven't done much in New York because you're a New York person, right? You go there a lot.
I'm a New York person.
What do you? Which city do you prefer the most? Or do you?
That's
New
a good
York,
question.
100%.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
'Cause I don't know much about New York. I really don't.
I don't blame you.
Well, let's see. I don't know. They say that New York is hard on the body, but LA is hard on the soul.
Wow,
They also
interesting.
say
That's
like
actually a very good point.
they also say like in New York they say go fuck yourself. They mean hello. In LA they
Right.
say hello. They mean go fuck yourself.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
I've heard that expression before, and I think it's pretty true. Like here,
Yeah.
I like how mean. I miss how mean people are on the East Coast.
Right.
Because sometimes out here, like I'm pretty fucking chill in a lot of regards, but people sometimes will think I'm being aggressive. And I'm like, I'm just fucking telling you to stop being a douche, you know what I mean? Or even the most basic, they're like, why? You really need to calm down. And I'm like, what are you talking about? If this was the East Coast, someone would have stabbed you in the fucking face.
This guy, I'm trying to get gas the other day. This guy pulls all the way up to where I cannot get I can't get the hose.
Yeah.
But just to be a cunt, I pull it and I'm like having a shitty day already.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn it, motherfucker. And everybody at the Arco turns around and looks at me.
Little
And
Arco.
he goes, Miss, I'm about to leave. I'm like, you motherfucker, you're the culprit. Like,
is
don't
your
act
fault.
like I'm. And I was like, I guess it's not that serious. But
Yeah.
still,
Let's
fuck
see
that
here.
guy.
Because you won't talk about it, I'm bringing up your filmography here. Let's see here. Zombie?
Zombies, yes. It was
Okay.
a
Zombies?
zombie movie where we don't know we're zombies, but
And
like,
let's see, you were on Scrubs?
I was.
I didn't know you were on Scrubs.
I was,
Who were you
yeah.
on Scrubs?
I was, they brought in 5 new interns to take over the show.
Oh,
Then they changed their mind. And then,
Were you on that? So you were
I was
on the
in
last season?
8. And
Okay.
then season 9, they did the same thing again, but with different interns.
Right, and that was the 9th season
So-
was the final season,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
That no one because Zach Braff left, right? And
I don't really know,
Yeah.
but I know Aziz was one of us, and then he got a job, and then
Oh, right.
somebody else got a job.
Franco's
and so, like,
brother was on the last season.
yeah, I booked. I just booked the Deuce, Franco's wife,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I didn't take it because it wasn't a very good deal. But
Oh, really?
I had no idea that it was such a popular show.
The dude? Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what that is exactly. I know I've heard of it. I've seen like ads.
It's
and
a
stuff.
show about porn in the 70s.
Beutler,
Nice.
you were busy in 2017.
Was I?
Well, Rosewood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. God
Rosewood?
damn.
Rosewood
man.
sounds so
Do
familiar.
these cast out of LA or New York?
Well, it depends which one.
This is Myra Reeves, Rosewood.
Yeah, Rosewood was in LA.
Okay.
Hawaii Five-0 was in LA.
Oh, I thought they
You're
filmed
really
in.
working. I didn't know you were
I
working.
thought they
this
filmed
much.
in.
What do you think
Hawaii.
I do? Just rock back and forth and crochet in my apartment?
Yeah, you know.
No, that's pretty accurate.
Read about serial
Just,
killers.
you don't work. You know.
You stay home. You drink.
Look at Betsy. This is Betsy. You had a big 2017. The most popular girls in school.
Yeah.
You were on Law and Order.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd
were
you do on Law and Order?
Ooh, I didn't cut someone's balls off, but
Oh, did
I
they
was
accuse
with-
you of cutting off balls
no,
in the show?
I got statutory raped, and then my friends and I were accused of cutting this dude's balls
Yeah.
off. Paul, really nice guy.
This is prolific though. Look,
That's
Hawaii
really cool.
5-0. And
How was that, by the way? Did you get to go to Hawaii at all, or did it only
sick
film
as
here?
fuck.
Yeah.
It was so good. You get flown to Hawaii.
Oh, you do go to Hawaii?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
yeah,
go to
because it's pretty much
Hawaii,
the
and
same
it's
people who
like-
did Lost, or at least a lot of the same cast.
Yeah, and now
stuff.
they're doing Magnum PI. So
Oh, no shit.
Love to get a job on Magnum PI.
the humility here is very impressive, Beutler.
Is that-
I had no idea that Blind Spot. This is all just 2017.
Oh.
Spot was good.
Yeah, you
Blind
worked a lot.
Spot.
Jesus.
Yeah, I loved Blind Spot. I became really good friends with my buddy
Did you ever
Jace.
do anything
That
on
I.
the Blacklist?
Oh, and you-
I loved
Oh
it.
no, but my friend Mojan's on that show.
Really? I love the
Yeah.
Blacklist. That's a
Mojan.
fucking
Mojan.
Mojan.
Is that an Indian fellow?
No, it's an Iranian broad.
Oh, okay. Never
But
mind.
you're thinking
Oh,
of Amir,
yeah.
who is also kind of a friend of mine. Well, I shouldn't say kind of.
Oh,
He's a
I like
friend
that
of
you
mine.
said
Sorry,
Iranian
Amir.
broad, by the way.
You were on Legit.
I was.
I actually
I
saw
love
that.
Jim Jeffries.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Jim Jeffries.
You had a big
Love-
part in Legit, yeah?
I
Yeah.
did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Who were you in Legit?
I mean, I don't know if I had a big part. In fact, I was just this girl this weekend. Speaking of the difference
Yeah.
between LA and New York,
Yeah.
this woman said that she's on. She said something about Betsy. Somebody else is on my show, and I was like, "Oh,
Right.
nice. What's your show?" She told me her show, and I was like, "Oh, great. Do you know Dan?" And she was like, "Yeah, he's on my show." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm sorry. I don't watch the show. I
Yeah.
worked with him once." And she was like, "What did you do? Like, what did you work with him once?" And I was like,
Jesus, what a
well, actually, yeah. I mean, I did a couple episodes, but like, I mean, just completely
That
shit
sounds
down
so
my throat.
unnecessarily
I know,
fucking
it was so
snarky.
mean.
Jesus Christ.
And then I told my buddy Alex, and I gave him play-by-play of what happened. He goes, "Welcome back to LA." 'Cause everybody's a fucking
That's
dick.
so interesting. It's like people out here don't want you to be aggressive, but they'll say the meanest shit in the world to
I
your face.
know.
But in the East Coast, they're nicer, but will fucking yell into your
Exactly.
mouth.
Exactly.
like, it's so interesting.
It was
It's-
so, and then she goes, "Oh, well, do you know my friend whomever?" And I was
No.
like, "Oh, I didn't work with her." And she goes, "Well, she was a series regular." Well, no, she wasn't. I know who she was, and that's okay. But like,
yeah.
why?
Oh, yeah.
Well, like,
Was the girl
why
like
is this a-
semi-attractive or
why
something
is this
like
a
that?
pissing contest?
Okay,
Yeah, dude. Anyone
mean-
that turns anything into a pissing contest is. What's
I mean,
the
we're
point?
both broads. There's not going to be a very long
This
distance
is why there's
that
no
we
female-
meet.
This is why there's no female president. You know
Oh
what I mean?
God!
Come
here
on
we
now.
go.
I'm just
Here we fucking go.
You can't even unite
Ah.
in acting. Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
hey.
I'm sorry. I had to-
We got, let's see. Well, this is apt. Mike Horror. What was that about? 2014?
Mike Hoare. Oh, it's my friend Jill's short.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Okay.
Yeah, she just.
Mike Whore? Is
Yeah.
that what that is?
Like microphone whore.
Yeah, she's.
Oh, Mike Whore.
Yeah.
Oh, like you knew a
So
guy
Jill's
named
like,
Mike-
"Will you be in this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, sure."
Nice.
Oh my God.
But that's hilarious that came up.
Yeah, of course it comes up. You did it.
Oh, Steve
Beutler,
Miller.
you know, I've been trying to get Beutler to do fucking stand up for like 4 years now. But here's
should.
yeah, you know.
Everyone should try it.
The
Fuck.
first, I never noticed this about you till now, but you don't really like talking about yourself. On a certain level, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh man, now I can kind of see where the apprehension is. Like before,
Right.
I'm like, well, she's a really good comedic actress.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, there's definitely like a persona here. You know what I mean? Like a through line of fucking point of view or whatever. You know, there's a lot of.
Oh,
different
I've
things.
definitely got a point of view.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I was thinking about that. But now I'm seeing like, oh, Beutler is kind of uncomfortable about like going into detail. Like you don't want to even think about your work. Yeah, I get that. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, I'm
it's
not-
endearing. It's endearing.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you have to have a certain level of narcissism, unfortunately,
Yeah.
to talk
Well,
about
that's
yourself
what I
on
would-
stage
yeah,
to
like
order
I-
be, you know,
Yeah, I feel like
stand-up.
I hate myself too much to be on stage alone.
Yeah,
But that is a great point about stand-up.
Everybody
Yeah.
thinks they hate themselves, but they really don't.
You're probably right about
You
that.
know, they're pretty big fans.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, and I think a lot of comics and stuff like that say they hate themselves so much.
That's
but
their
yet,
bit.
But yet, if you say anything and you hurt their feelings, they have feelings to hurt. And if you really hate yourself, you just probably be like, man,
Yeah,
it's true.
fair.
I'm a garbage piece of shit. Like, if you don't have any feelings to hurt, then you don't have any pride. You know what
No,
I mean?
and I think it's also like, I don't know, man, the fucking stones it takes Ugh.
It's
Oh,
hard
you're
to
all
fail.
alone too.
The failure part
failure
sucks.
is all you.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. But you
I
know,
write. That's bad enough. You know?
your writing's good. I remember
you.
Have you
Thank
done
you.
anything with that? Not to get too far off the subject. It doesn't
I mean,
matter. We'll talk later.
Yeah.
But I think you should. Fuck. Do stand up. I mean, everyone should try it at least once. You know what I mean? Just because it's it's a character building experience. It'll change your
I
life.
got plenty of fucking character.
Yeah.
I don't think I need it. I'm serious.
No,
There's
here's the
enough,
thing.
like-
You have plenty, but then it'll ruin. It'll take some away. But then in time, it comes back, but better.
Well, they say that it's one thing that like you can always get. You know, nobody who's really works at it doesn't succeed. Well, that's what Jim Jeffries says, at least.
That's probably true.
I mean, yeah. Then I've seen people who started out and were pure garbage, and then they just kept going, and they really wanted to do it, and eventually they learned how to reflect their voice and stuff like that.
Dude,
like,
there's a few people I've noticed.
Lately, even.
Yeah.
Have just finally struck their own chord and finally figured out how to talk like themselves on stage. And stuff like that. But it's like...
Who are you thinking of?
I'm thinking... Let's see. You know who's been impressing me the most lately? Well, he'll go back into tangents. Nick Jordan, probably.
Yeah.
He's been finding his own voice.
Yeah.
Like, there was... Like, he's been staying consistent and stuff like that.
He did a great living room show.
Yes.
He's
from
Oklahoma.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
he's becoming.
Handsome guy.
Yeah,
I don't know
he's
this fucker.
becoming. Yeah, he's an Okie.
Yeah.
He's an Okie. He's from Oklahoma. And he moved to California.
Yes.
Okie.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Which is what
That's fair.
Technical term. No, but yeah, like he's just kind of identifying his voice more and understanding. But then every now and again he'll go on like anti.
He can't help
rants.
himself. He loves
can't
it.
help it. He just
An
loves.
anti-what?
He just loves to go on conservative rants and just kind of to pick.
Oh,
and stuff.
he's a conservative?
No.
Well-
he's a libertarian.
Okay.
Like he bangs black chicks, and that's his whole thing.
Okay.
But like he's just an anti-social justice kind of.
Yeah, and like and it's true. Like just
yeah.
talking with him personally too. He's not really even conservative. He just hates ultra liberals so much, and he likes to make fun of them. So it's become more of a game for him.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
he can't help himself.
He can't help.
Which is a shame because he's very funny and he's actually really finding his voice. But dudes like that, yeah, it's like he comes here every fucking day, and even like I even
Good for
saw for
him,
like
man.
months in a row,
Yeah.
he wouldn't get any laughs or do it.
Yeah, I
He was
know.
like- he was like-
I know. The guy
but
was
dude-
like,
yeah, he was just like, no, like he's like, just
he's so
kept
determined.
going. I love that.
And
man.
he walks off. He has an interesting swagger about him, Nick Jordan. If you're watching, and
Yeah.
he would walk out. He ends every set the same way, good or bad. Nick Jordan, and then that's it.
Nick
He just kind of like.
And then he swaggers off stage. Fucking hit or miss.
Yeah,
I was
You know?
Win or lose.
I was gonna follow this dude.
You should-
Not into parking structures, but on Instagram. But then when you started saying that he's like, I'm like, I don't know if I want to fucking deal with him. No
you're
offense,
not
Nick
his,
Jordan.
You're not his type.
No. I don't mean to bang him.
Oh no,
I mean,
no.
like, I don't wa-
You're white. You are a white.
That's fair. So that's my booty.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
two guys come here from Oklahoma. Both of them exclusively bang black girls. By the way, I find that interesting.
I wasn't trying to bone him.
No. My point. I think that's interesting. Is there just not any black people in Oklahoma? And so
Yes. Yes, of course there
are there really?
Yes.
Oh.
There's blacks there. It's just segregated. You know what I mean?
It is not segregated. It is not.
They're just not allowed to be
Yeah, it
around
is.
each other.
No, it isn't.
It's not.
I mean, the high school I went to isn't.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
That's good.
Oklahoma City isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't.
any city
I mean,
anywhere.
I don't know.
is pretty-
I haven't lived there in a really long
so
time.
they could have went back. You know.
Maybe
They could've-
everybody's
Oh, you turn on the
I don't
news, you
know.
think that's just how it is. We're living in the 50s. You know.
That's Richard. Put them back across the
You know,
street.
it's just
Jesus.
like, fucking people getting along doesn't sell fucking commercials though. But
That is very true. And then, like, if you
Well, actually, commercials it does, right? Isn't every commercial that everybody's getting along?
oh well, yeah.
You mean, like-
in the commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah. But to tune
Oh,
in,
it
the
doesn't-
story has to
yeah,
be
the
racism.
space.
yeah, the story has to be white people are the devil. These people are terrible. These people are doing this. It has to be that. It has to be. But I think most people are just fine. You know what I mean?
For the most part. Well, that's a thing, man. You know, yeah, the fucking look outside, you know, 90%. This is the fucking worst lie. This is the worst fucking lie. I know, we're in this room. But I just want to say this one thing.
And I'm stuck here.
I know.
This is fourth one. No one's allowed to leave.
Dude, let me fucking tell you. No, the biggest lie that the fucking devil ever told us is that humans are confrontational people.
I'm confrontational as fuck.
But if you really look at our behavior,
Are you saying I'm not?
you know what? I'm sick of this shit.
I'm just kidding. I'm just being
No,
confrontational.
but if you look around, people are 99.9% of the time cooperative.
Yeah.
You know what
it's easier to get along, for sure.
Way easier to get. People will avoid confrontation, but that's not what, you know, we were almost conditioned to think that, no, it's about competition and that's what's driving everything and that's what creates stuff, and it's not. It's totally the opposite of that.
I agree with
But
that.
compromise, man.
Yeah.
Compromise.
But anyway, so
That's why we're all three single, yeah? Or do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't have any.
Maybe it's not all about
I am
compromise.
alone.
So, Beutler,
Yes?
where do you live in Manhattan?
I live in Queens.
Oh, you live in Queens. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Why did you do that out of choice or?
No, I found a sublet there last. I started there.
That's manageable.
And then,
that's way up there.
It's actually not.
Oh, okay.
It's really close to everything. Really, it just sounds far away.
Yeah.
It's closer to everything I have to do than Brooklyn. So.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Well,
it works for me. That's where I sort of.
What do you have to do?
What do you mean?
You drink wine all day.
No, I go
What do you
to.
mean?
I mean, I.
What are you doing, Beutler? What the fuck? What do you
My voiceover shit, my auditions, you know, stuff like that.
Where
That's
does
all
that happen in New York?
It mostly happens in Midtown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you
So
go.
Queens is close to Midtown.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I know so little
What do you
about
mean?
New York. I don't even know the layout of New York.
Well,
really.
so I used to live in Queens, and then I started, like, when I would move back, I'd move into Manhattan. But then, I don't know, a couple years ago, I moved back to Queens, and I really liked it. So
Yeah.
now I'm kind of,
You're there.
yeah.
That's
kind of
cool.
there.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I prefer it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Queens gets a bad rap, but
Really,
yeah, it's not bad.
I've heard a lot of people talk shit about Queens. You know, I just don't know enough.
I mean, it's like anything. It's like, you know, I used to think UCB crew were a bunch of dicks, but it's
They
like a
are.
neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
It changes.
Oh, Queen. I was thinking
You know,
of the
like-
Bronx. I'm not
Oh, you mean New
Oh,
York
yeah.
UCB?
Oh, well, yeah, no, I mean, I'm just saying people, it changes. The
Yeah.
more
Okay, right,
different
right.
people come in, different things. So,
Right.
like,
Oh, yeah.
every neighborhood's different than it used to be.
Queens is like North Hollywood. It's like
Right.
it's there, but it's just a little bit out of the way.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
not
Oh,
like
okay.
the Bronx.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I was thinking the Bronx. I'm an idiot. But yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
thank you for saying it.
That's
you
fair, and that's kind of
didn't
good to know because
No, not at all.
I love it here in North Hollywood way more than Hollywood.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So much.
Yeah,
more.
when I was in my 20s, Hollywood was fun,
Oh,
but
yeah.
now that I'm older, it's just like I like parking.
Yeah, and it's
you know.
just every
I like
crazy
parking, too.
motherfucker from across the country is like trying to live in Hollywood, if not be homeless in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just
What a
it's
crock of
getting
shit.
it's
I don't
it's
know.
getting
You ever do the
worse
homeless
and
thing,
worse.
Beutler?
Yeah.
You did
For a while.
Where did you live?
What? Did I ever do the homeless thing? Was I ever a vagrant? Is that what you're asking
Well,
me?
Oh, we live in a car. We both lived in cars.
No, I take up a lot of fucking
in
space.
freakish unison.
Yeah,
I
same pitch.
I can't just exist. I take up a bunch of space. I have a 2-bedroom and I live alone.
Yeah.
I couldn't live in my
Gangster.
car.
Did you sublet both of the places that you keep? Well, you keep one here and one there. That's a lot of people would like to do that, but they don't.
Baller
They
status.
can't really justify doing it.
Yeah.
Bad bitch.
Yeah, I see that.
No.
Nice
No,
ring.
I mean,
What does
Well,
that
it's
ring
easy.
say, by the way? That's a hell of
it
a
says
ring.
bad bitch.
It literally says bad. But can you show that to the camera right there? Oh, there we go. I don't know if they
Can
can
you
see
see
it or
it?
not, but it's fucking funny.
Very nice, Beutler.
Yeah,
That's
my
very
chorizo fingers. Yeah.
chorizo
Chorizo.
fingers.
It's like chorizo, like the meat.
Yeah, like
Saw
the
sausage fingers.
Like the big sausage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. I don't think you have pudgy fingers.
Oh, yes, I do. Look at them. They've all been broken.
That's nice.
Okay,
You
how you been
know.
breaking your fingers? What happened?
People talk shit.
Beutler,
Fuck them up.
You're white,
You're one of
right?
those feisty fucking short chicks that'll punch you in the face.
Black Eye Betsy. That's what they used to call me in college.
That's bad. That's
Oh my
hardcore.
I used to have this idiot boyfriend.
Blackout.
No, black eye.
Oh, black eye.
And-
that sounds rapey. Blackout Betsy. Yeah,
Blackout Betsy, yeah.
That's pretty rapey.
Abusive boyfriend.
Right?
What
One
happened?
of many. No, I was the abusive boyfriend.
Oh, you were the one
Yeah, you
punching a dude in the face with that fucking ring hand?
Yeah, I didn't have that ring
When you
at
get
the
drunk,
time.
you get abusive, yeah?
Actually, the funny thing is, when I get drunk, I am so fucking nice.
Oh, so
I'm
you go
like,
the
you
reverse.
guys, I don't know if I've told
Oh, the sentimental
you.
drunk.
I'm not the sentimental drunk, but I am like, hey, I just don't know if I ever tell you how much, like, I don't really drink that much
Yeah.
No, fair.
here. I mean,
You
in
can't.
New York, you
gotta-
can't really get away with it, but I feel like every
Oh,
time
really?
I
In New
just-
York?
It's
You don't
a
have to
much
drive
like it's a
home.
much more drinking culture.
Oh, New York. Yeah. Well, I mean,
So, like-
everyone's walking, everyone's in the subway. That makes a
yeah,
lot
but
of
like
sense.
your
Yeah.
friends will not let you get away with not drinking when you live in New York.
Oh, okay.
Unless
Yeah,
you're
because out
afraid of
here, it's
bills.
I got a DUI out here because I'm a
Yeah.
fucking idiot. It's just it's a driving city, so naturally, I imagine.
Oh, dude, yeah. You
Well,
arrive
this
late,
is
leave
probably
early.
why nobody ever knows I'm here because I'm like, nah, fuck it.
Where are you
I'm
gonna
not
see?
going out.
Yeah, no, exactly. Where are we gonna fucking see you? Walking around? No. You
No.
know, like
That's
that's.
a good point.
You can't walk around here. Or people stop
Oh,
and
you-
offer you rides.
You do, and it's terrible.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
not
hot.
ideal for sure.
Oh yeah, fuck, yeah. People offer you rides.
They
Yeah,
do.
Has that ever happened to you, Travis? No, not a once. But
I have
but
like I usually wear like
But I'm glad that nobody
I know,
has.
I
you know?
usually wear like these tiny little shorts
No one
and like a
wants to take
half
me
shirt,
anywhere, dude.
and people offered me rides.
I can't
I'm
imagine.
kidding, obviously. No, I fucking dress like a vagrant. I've been wearing this shirt for 3 days.
No, that's what I like about you, Beutler.
The podcast will attest. I've been wearing this hoodie for a few days in a row as
Yeah,
well.
good.
Well, actually, I took a day off on Saturday because I had to go to my buddy Joel's party.
Nice.
And thank God you saw how well I was treated in new, clean clothes by that woman. Can you imagine if I was wearing
What woman?
the woman who like was pseudo cunty to me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that
I'm
was at
bringing
that
it
party.
back,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm not. But
God.
it's late, so I'm not clarifying.
It's okay. Was that tonight?
I still can't believe
No.
that. That's such a weird LA thing.
Yeah. Mhm.
But to be fair though, like I feel like I just disassociate with those people so much. Maybe you have to more because you're in the acting world. And
I don't
stuff like that.
associate with anybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
like,
see, that's how you do it right there. Yeah, you have the
I
option.
had to go to
Take
my friend's-
notes, guys. Look at the credits here. We got Alaska, Cold Case Files, Scrubs, Law and Order. Let's go, Box!
Talks to
Stay out of this! They're no friends at all, okay? You don't need to know anybody to get by this. She doesn't suck dick, or she's got fucked. She can't give you a hand job. She's got
She
fucked
does,
up fingers. She
just
sucks.
not for work.
Doesn't suck dick
Whoa,
for
whoa, whoa!
work.
Let's not give me a bad rap here.
Okay. I look at all these credits. Cold Case Files. You can't fuck with this shit. Doesn't know anyone. Doesn't even know us. Doesn't know my name. I had to remind her before she walked in.
It says it on your shirt. Thank God.
That's right. Yeah, I know.
Just a joke.
That's,
Yeah.
you remember his name?
Of course, Travis.
Okay,
Yay.
good. All right. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
You're too famous.
I was just
too
thinking
famous.
about like. First of all, I just said I do suck dick, and I'm like, God, my mom. But I had to.
Your mom knows.
I had to put something on tape once, and my mom had to do it for me, right? Because
Oh,
I was
yeah?
in Oklahoma.
Uh-huh.
Oh, record
And I was
like
like-
a monologue or something like that.
Like you like record an audition.
Oh, right.
And I was like, I gotta rub one out. And
And-
she's like, can't that wait? I'm like, no, in the audition, Mom. Like, She
Oh.
just accepted that I had to rub one out.
That's
and was
hilarious.
gonna tell her
Right
about
now.
it.
Yeah, like your acting process is really strange, but
Right now.
whatever you need
She
to do.
was like, can't that wait?
That's so funny. She thought she meant fucking.
Are you cool with your mom like that?
My mother's the coolest human being alive.
She's
That is
cool,
cool.
huh?
She is the coolest woman alive for
Aw,
sure.
that's
yeah,
good.
all my friends like her better than they like me.
Oh, one of those
Definitely.
moms.
Yeah, definitely.
I got some friends that had some
she's
gangster dads, man.
hilarious.
Like some
Yeah.
dads, you'd be like, "Can I just hang out with you instead of your son?" Or
Yeah.
something
This
like
is exactly, yeah. All my friends are like that with my mom. Yeah. Fucking Kathy, dude, the homie.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
So you what was this for?
It was for some, I didn't book it. But
You had to
But I think
masturbate
I
with your
probably-
mom on camera.
well, another time
God
I
damn.
had to play a stripper, and I was like, and I had to talk about how like, you know, you don't get poop on your thong if you know, and my mom cannot keep a straight face. I'm like, she's hilarious, dude.
So you grew up in Oklahoma.
I did.
With just mom.
With Kathy. I have a
With-
sister too,
Okay.
Amy.
Uh-huh.
Kathy and Amy.
And okay,
And
good.
people would always ask if I have a lot of brothers. I'm like, no, dude, I'm the only man in my family.
Uh-huh.
But now we have now my mom's married, my sister's married with 2 boys, so now they outnumber us.
So now you're
But
an auntie.
I am.
Oh, that's Aunt
I love
Betsy.
those
Nice.
fuckers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Top notch. So Aunt Betsy, and then did your mom like get married or?
She married. Yeah,
Yeah.
she married a dude named Greg.
Are they still together?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The homie.
How's Greg?
Fucking love Greg.
Greg's a good guy.
Greg's the best.
Good.
A couple years ago, we were gonna make my Bag of Dicks costume.
That's a good costume.
It was a great costume. I
I know
don't
very
know-
little about this Bag
I
of
don't know if
Dicks
it's
costume.
okay. What?
Bag of Dicks costume? Please explain.
So
I can
you
bring
know,
it up here.
I
Oh,
was
did you
like-
actually make it?
Well, she made it.
Oh, that's
She helped me make it. But I was like, hey, so there's this really stupid saying, eat a bag of dicks. I want to be a bag of dicks for Halloween. Will you help me make it? And she was like, okay. So we go to the store. My stepdad comes with us.
Yeah.
And he's like, we grabbed this whole big thing of paper. And he's like,
Right.
are you going to be a paper doll? I was like, no, be a bag of dicks. He's like, yeah, I don't
There
know
you
why
go.
I even bothered.
Oh, okay.
There
I see.
you go.
No, show-
But
show-
now
show
I
to the-
wonder if,
show to the
like,
camera.
since there's
There we go. Can they see
kind
that
of-
there, Travis?
Zoom in a little bit. Okay, I kind of see it. So you're literally a bag.
yeah, bag of
Look
dicks.
at how creative. Look at that there, guys. Jesus Christ. You want to book some fucking gigs? This is the level you got to be on right fucking here.
Bag of dicks
Bag
level.
of dicks.
I told you, this guy's my
Did
biggest fan.
you have any dicks sticking out of it like baguettes? You should have added some.
No. See,
No?
I feel like that's cheap shit. I feel like that's what a dude would do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I was a piece of shit one year too, but
literally a piece of shit.
but that's because I think it's funny when women are like, he's a piece of shit. I literally picture
like,
it.
oh,
But
yeah,
I only
sure.
like shit jokes if they're really funny.
Yeah, me too.
Otherwise, I
Not
don't.
into it.
It's true.
Travis and I were talking about that phrase, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I love it so much.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
It's so funny.
Just calling somebody you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, piece of, like,
My dad
where
went
did-
off this one day.
Where did that come from?
I
A
don't-
piece of shit.
It's just a little, I don't know. It's a horrible
And
thing.
that's what people always say. Oh, he is a piece of shit.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
my dad he's Italian. He got angry about politics this one night when I was like 12. He's just like, you don't vote for, this is like Bush #1. He's like, you don't vote for him because he is a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. Cindy, this is my mom. Cindy, he is a piece of shit.
Oh, that's so,
Piece of shit.
oh, that's pretty, I know there's got to be another comic that's got a bit about being a piece of shit, though, but like just a piece of it, just a little piece of that shit. That's so.
Kingpin, like Woody Harrelson goes, he gets getting punched in the stomach. He goes, "You freaky piece of shit."
Who was the first? I think we were talking about this.
I
Who was the
actually have
first
seen
person
that
to
movie.
drop piece of shit? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Like who's the first one to put that together?
Who was the
I was
pioneer?
like, do you know what that
of
fucking
your-
guy is? Shit, but a piece of fucking
what?
shit. I just love that somebody combined that all together.
That's a good one. God damn. You piece of shit. And there's you fucking piece of shit is also pretty
Yeah,
good.
a piece of fucking shit.
Yeah, piece
too.
of fucking shit.
That implies a lot.
It does. I don't want to be a piece of fucking shit,
No,
like at all.
sounds horrible.
Ah, God damn it. I'm almost crying here. God damn. You piece of She's a piece of shit.
All right, you guys. I think we're gonna wrap up here.
Okay.
I think we've had the internet going for a little while here. Let's see here if we got any comments. Oh, of course,
Nick
Stephen
Jordan.
Del Wilson. Oh, Nick Jordan. Did he tune in?
Who's Andy Rolfe? That
Oh,
name
Andrew.
sounds
Hey,
familiar.
Andrew.
Andrew Rolfe,
Sup,
Jordan
Andrew?
Espon, Dagger, Spark Dave. What's up, you guys? Also, Stephen Dale Wilson, a big fan of the show. Just put Scrubs like real in all caps. He loves Scrubs.
Ah.
So he's happy. And let's see. All right, cool. I think that's pretty much all we got going on right now, you guys. This has been it's been Betsy fucking Beutler.
Betsy Beutler. Betsy fucking Beutler.
Beutler, do you
Bueller?
want to plug anything before we leave?
Yeah, please do.
Like what?
Like your movie?
Yeah,
anything?
My
Anything's coming up.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Just let people know that you're here. This is a good campaign. Yeah, I was on a fucking podcast on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm in LA. I'm Beutler. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
guys. Oh, you made me this amazing fucking
Me? My
What
Manente
is it? The thing that
Fuck
what
you,
are those
I'm
called?
Beutler, I
Yeah,
think.
fuck
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Beutler.
It was
I
like
mean,
the best.
it was from I don't know what something you were in.
A movie I did
Yeah.
a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, so there you go.
Yeah, I don't know. My website,
Yeah.
BetseyBeutler.com.
There you go.
Simple.
Check it out.
Spell it for the people just so it's on record.
Betsy, Betsy. Last name Beutler.
Cool. It'll be in the comments and
.com.
stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Beutler.
Beutler.
Beutler. Say it rightler. I didn't write that.
That
That's
was
Will
good.
Sasso. I should give him a shout out.
Wow.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Shout out to
Name
Sasso.
drop right there.
No, I have to. I'm not going to steal somebody's joke.
No.
Especially if
Proud
it's not that gold.
of you.
No offense. He's
Proud of
usually
you.
really.
Proud of you.
Thanks.
All right, guys. Joe Manente in the fucking house right here. in
Thank
the
you for
guest
having
chair.
me, Travis.
Oh, no, Joe. Thank you for
Yeah.
having me.
Yeah.
In general.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
you're-
Always back
yeah.
here rocking the fourth wall action.
I wanna come
Betsy-
back.
Betsy Beutler, you
Well,
should definitely come back.
I'll
We'll
be
have
Only
to
in
do this
town,
again.
Beutler.
I don't know. I live like an alcoholic.
That's right. I
One
forgot.
day at a time.
We'll figure it out.
Maybe a week.
Definitely
maybe
the most
for the
chill,
rest of
and
my
actually, I
life.
think the first official female guest I've had on.
Are you
this.
Ah!
I don't know what it means. Yeah.
You didn't have Boggs on?
No.
Boggs.
Oh no, we had Boggs on one of the first ones, but
that
not
was-
the
that
after
was-
hours.
That,
Yeah.
that was not after hours.
Who's Boggs?
No, and
Boggs
honestly,
a good actress.
you know the problem is
All right, I'll
most
check her out.
girls don't come to the 10 o'clock show, and usually I just take people from the 10.
That's
If I had
fucking
known there
hilarious.
And
was
it's
a
just like
show.
they're not at the 10, then it's like what? Fuck.
Yeah.
And usually they got better things to do. Most people are hanging out with me
What
here
is
at
it-
fucking
what
11
does
o'clock
that
at
mean?
night until midnight. Like,
They're lucky if they get a chance to do that, Travis.
we're just in the back room hanging out. You guys want to do a podcast? You want to come to the back room with the fourth wall?
Do I?
I get that it's a little fucking weird, but nevertheless, thank you for being the first female guest, and thank you for
My
coming.
pleasure. And Boggs, she was here.
Boggs was here.
Isn't that what you said?
Oh, don't worry about her.
Oh, all
No,
right.
she's not important.
Yeah.
Let's
All
be
right.
honest.
Yeah.
She'll never see this. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. This has been the Fourth
Thank
Wall
you.
After Hours podcast. You guys are fantastic as always. And this is Joe. Wave for the camera, Joe. One more time. All right. Betsy Beutler.
Beutler.
All right.
You
I'm Travis
fuckers.
Clyburn as always.